friends, fellow bookworms, and bibliophiles. Welcome back to my channel. Now, over the years, I have collected many things, but at this point in my life, I've focused my efforts into two collections, which are books and prop replicas. So bringing together the best of both worlds, I'm going to review a prop replica book from my collection. And today, I'm going to be reviewing Melody Malone from Doctor Who. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome to Squirrel's Bookshelf. I'm Jess, Head Squirrel, and remember that you can always hit that subscribe button if you'd like to become part of our squirrely, nerdy, bookish community. Now, this book you may recognize if you're a Doctor Who fan from the episode The Angels Take Manhattan, which was Amy and Rory's final episode on Doctor Who. So I bought this book a while ago, actually. I ordered two, one for myself and one as a Christmas present for my best friend. And I ordered it off of Etsy. The shop name is Who Prop Replicas. If you'd like to check them out, I'll put a link down below. And I have to say, overall, I'm really happy with the quality of this book. It looks fantastic. I do have a few very nitpicky things that I will cover in a minute, but first I'm going to start with all the things I love about this book. So first off, the quality of the cover is outstanding. I spent years as a digital artist for a custom t-shirt company, and a huge part of my job was evaluating the quality of artwork and often redrawing things in a vectored format so it could be as crisp as possible. So I notice if things are blurry, I notice if things are pixelated, and if I look really closely, everything really is very crisp. There is a tiny bit of blurring just in the image itself, but to be honest, that's kind of expected for this sort of prop replica, and it is so slight and subtle, it doesn't bother me at all, and I am super picky about those things. So really the quality is very, very good. They've got the detail of the Pond River publisher at the bottom, which is lovely. And on the back cover we also have the summary, which again is very cleanly typed. Now the internals of this book make it very special as well, because it is not a blank journal. A lot of prop replica books are journals. This one is not. This is actually upcycled from a Doctor Who novel. So it's not Melody Malone, that doesn't exist, but they do only use Doctor Who books. So this one is actually Doctor Who Wooden Heart. I believe this one has Martha in the story, so it's a 10th Doctor story. I mean, you could be nitpicky and ask for an 11th Doctor story, but there is text in the middle, which is great. But in addition to that, the creators have added a couple extra details on the inside. When you open the front cover, it does have a half title page that says Melody Malone, Pulp Edition, published in 1938, copyright River Pond Publishing, 1938. So that's excellent. The next page features the table of contents with all of the chapter titles as seen in the episode, and all of the chapter titles are there down to Amelia's Last Farewell. And then in the back of the book we do have the afterword by Amelia Williams, or Amelia Pond, and this is the page that the Doctor rips out at the beginning of the episode and then reads at the end of the episode. Whoops. Spoilers. So yes, I don't know if this was intentional in the creation of this book, but I found that the last page was actually very easy to take out. If it's not intentional, it's a very happy accident that I'm not mad at all, because if you've seen the episode, this gets ripped out. But if it is intentional, it is genius. So those are all wonderful, wonderful things about this prop replica. On a realistic level, if I were to rate it out of 5 stars, I would probably rate it as 5 out of 5. It will look gorgeous on your shelves, and there are a few details that are absolutely stunning. If I'm really, really picky, which I am, there are a couple of really tiny tweaks I would have preferred to see, and I'll talk about those now, but again, realistically, it's a stunning replica. So, the things that I would have preferred, again, being really super picky. First off, in the episode, this is meant to be sort of a mass market paperback. It can open up and fan out like a very flexible soft cover. This one isn't very flexible. It is quite stiff, and that is partly because the cover that has been pasted onto the outside of the book is made from sort of a cardstock, so it does make it a bit stiffer. So it's kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little difficult to open. You can read it, but it does make me sort of worry about the integrity of the cover if I open it too much. But if you're not planning on reading the book and you just want it on your shelf, I guess that's not really a problem. The other thing is the way the cover has been pasted onto the book. It hasn't been pasted starting at the spine, so it means that the spine, there's not a really strong crease along the joints, and so the spine paper, the cover on the spine, is pushed out slightly. It bubbles a little bit. Again, super picky. One other thing is with the inserted pages, with the title page and the table of contents and the final page at the end, they are also printed on a cardstock, so it doesn't match the actual pages of the book at all. Obviously, the cardstock is probably a better option than just like normal copy paper. That definitely would have stood out, so I think it's a better option. But if you were going all out, it would have been cool to get a paper that is a bit more like a standard book page texture and insert that instead of the cardstock, because it does stand out from the rest of the book. So my idealistic picky rating is probably 4.8 stars out of 5. It's still pretty high. So if you would like a replica of the Melody Malone book from the Angels Take Manhattan episode of Doctor Who, I do recommend this one. I have another one from this shop that I'm going to review as well, but Who Prop Replicas has done an extraordinary job, so check them out. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you are subscribed to my channel, make sure you ring the bell so that you can be notified when the next videos will be posted. I am going to post more reviews of prop replica books if that interests you. I also have videos on many book-related topics. So I hope everyone is keeping safe and doing well. Bye!